guys, a little bit of a decisions video here. Currently in my IS3, Tier 8 Russian Heavy. This is a tank which I used to absolutely love, and then with the matchmaking change with removal battle Tier 12, this is the first in probably 20 battles where I'm actually top tier. And so what I'm going to do here is, they have a lot of TDs, they have one arty. And so I want to make sure that, one, we clear the A through D lines, and then I want to push down probably about the 6th line in order to get underneath them. So that's the future plans.
Time to roll out.
But the most important thing right now is winning the North. Now one of my buddies, Canadian T-Rex, I'll put the link up in the description of this YouTube video. He has started streaming, and he and I often platoon on the weekends, and so catch us there. With we're open to having other people jump in and jump out. We'll send you all an invite. We can't promise good tactical play, but we can promise that you'll have fun. Now normally I'd pop up top because I want to get vision, but the IS3 is just awful for vision. Of course he ammo racks me.
Let's go. Enemy is hit. Enemy on fire. Got him.
That's one of the reasons I don't like this gun. It's so derpy. But this ICU absolutely needs to go. And hit his mantle. That's alright. And so now I don't want to push through this bridge. Look at all the TDs they have. It's a bad idea. Tier 6s are not going to listen. So what I want to do is continue on with what I thought would probably happen. These guys are just going to get murdered here. So I want to try to get underneath their gun line. This is going to be a very hard carry. And so here again, I'm just going to get underneath the gun line. Hopefully the tanks behind me can help support. But now our guys are going to get absolutely murdered, trying to push to the north side. Go from up 3 to down 2. Need to be mindful of Artie here. We need to change position.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Make sure this IS-6 doesn't derp on me.
We didn't penetrate their armor. One of our tracks is damaged.
So now I have him turned to my team.
Damaged. We're immobilized. Drive on. Gotcha. We're done for. Everyone get
I
out.
did what I could there. I think I went into the right position. But as you can see what happened on the one line, our guys got stalled and allowed their tier 8s to come in and really just hammer me there. The low should have been fallen back. I should have had um, I don't know. I don't know if this game is not winnable at this point, even though we're up one tank at 416 and the KV5 are just going to murder cleanup. Unless we get pretty lucky here. And so it would have been nice if that SU-152 would have been back. Probably if he'd have been here in this area, he would have had shots here, he would have had shots here, would have kept these guys off of me. I did all that I could there to try and give these guys time to push. But the one downside of the IS3 is it has a really poor DPM, and it's hard to move in that tank when people are going to fear the alpha, but you just don't have the DPM to really leverage it like you can with the IS6. Had I been in IS6, I probably would have been better off in that situation because I would have been able to kill the um, kill the KV3 a little bit quicker. Would have got my butt around. I thought that low would have stayed alive a little bit longer than what he did. Unfortunately, he didn't. Um, this 304 should be beaten butt to get on cap. Now they're stalling out. Yeah, now these guys are pinned down. They have essentially all the map control in the world. This 304 probably could relocate back here, get a little bit better shot on him, and get camouflaged up. He has the speed right now. In 9.3, his tank is going to be nerfed. Yep, not surprised there. Yeah, so now the Hellcats are just going to maintain vision on these guys. KV5, if he was any good, or any aware of the situation, he probably went to our cap. He's probably start capping here in a second. And so this Hellcat over here is just going to get underneath. He's not going to try to necessarily get damage, but he's just going to poke and keep them lit. And KV5 wants his top gun. Don't blame him. Hellcat's being kind of a dick. But they won that. You never ever push the 1-2 line once you clear the north. There's just too much open area. Anyway, guys, that was my live action. Let's see what happened. Finished with 1k spotting, 2.3k damage, and I was second for damage on my team, but finished high for experience. Really disappointed with this result. Not very often that you get a chance to be top tier in this tank. I feel like my personal performance wasn't horrible. It could have been perhaps a little bit better, but I feel like I was probably let down by the team here in this situation. Anyway, guys, this was my live action play, Decisions Battle. I hope you enjoyed. Let's do another Decisions in the IS3. Essentially just make this a replay pack. I'm probably going to get some really bad matchmaking now. No, hey, look, I'm top tier again. And my team is not the greatest, but I can work. Spawning south, so what I'm probably going to do, they got a T-34, Tiger 2, Sense. I probably don't want to get too much in a peekaboo. The 34, all their tier 10, or I'm sorry, 8s can really penetrate my armor pretty easily, so I need to find a good hold-on position, given that there is no artillery, and just try to Goomba Stomp whoever I can. I need to make sure that I do move my turret, because there is a 20mm plate right there above the gun, which pretty much any gun in the tank can really just go through. I believe with testing we got a T1 Cunningham to be able to penetrate that little area, so you know it's pretty weak. I like that position that T-64 went into. So instead of pulling out front, I pulling like this because I'll expose less of my hull. Unfortunate there, but I was able to bounce. Alright, I need to do something for the team. So I'm going to come across here. I need one of these guys to come up and help. That's just me misreading the reload time of 34. I wanted to get in there and kill a scent back up, but I really made a poor judgment call there on the reload time of 34. He probably has a decent crew, which enabled him to get that reload off. So that was a big time misplay by me trying to get that scent out, and I ended up bouncing my shot. I got too impatient. I should not have made that move. I should have recognized that I was really low health and my team needed me alive. So this is still winnable, but it's going to be a lot of hard work. And it's probably not winnable now, unless this KV2 can make this shot. Yep, that was a very poor play. He wasn't even aimed in. He had to turn his turret going around the corner. So they're just going to mop up. Unfortunately, I'm not going to bring you guys a win in the IS3 tonight. I feel like I did okay up there until the end, where I got impatient. I probably was feeling pressure from the need to carry this team, and I just got way too impatient. This KV4 has pretty good armor, but he really needs to hide his lower area. That T-34 is going to wreck him. He's going to come around this corner. The T-69 is probably going to be right there, waiting for him, get a nice flank shot. 34 is just going to take time to aim. And impressively, he bounced. 69 made the move to go down that way. Resurrect call on his part. Really, it wouldn't have mattered if he would have waited there or gone around. Oh, looks like our T-44 had a pretty good game. He got the high caliber, well deserved. I finished second on damage and third on EXP. Their sense and Sta just absolutely wrecked out on the town, and ended up with a profit of 15,000. Anyway, guys, a little disappointed in my performance with these videos or in these battles, but you know that will happen regardless of how many times you play. You're going to lose some, unfortunately, this game. You'll just get the uncarryable teams. Anyway, guys, this was a decisions battle, and I hope you enjoyed.